best hip life song of the year. Okay, no.
Paluta is not there.
Paluta is not here. There's Soldier Go Soldier Come, Eno Baroni, Rebel Music, Black Sheriff, Bad Feeling, Tulenke, No Competition, Ochiame Kwame, No Sakode, and I enter Lyrical Joe.
Hip life song.
Hip life song of the year, yes. Enter Lyrical Joe featuring Kwame Uji.
So now what are they saying?
So,
and how about songwriter of the year? Oh, okay, songwriter, yeah.
So, songwriter.
You see, I wanted to see if he got some songs in these categories. Then I can say, okay, maybe we can agree to what they say.
I think so far it's one pet. Asidano. So songwriter of the year, Paluta is not here. There is AEC, Can I Live? There is Kenata Sammy. Ochiame Kwame, No Competition.
I know you do well with this. So how many categories did Paluta get that he was able to qualify for the artist of the year?
Paluta got, I think, 3 or 4. I would have to cross check, but had about 4. Yes, over 4 different nominations before he was able to enter.
Now I'm confused.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Anyways, back to the motherland once again to continue with the agenda, to continue with the job, to continue with everything that we have started here on Sammy Flex TV. For the past days, I know I've been out here making sure we will connect to do it our own way. But now that I'm back, it is really good that I'm connecting with the family in the studio once again. And everybody is fit. Thank God, everything is well. Apart from some broken pieces. Some broken pieces that you will try to fix. You will fix them everything. You will fix everything and everything will be fine. Apart from that, all is well. Roland has been here. Chemo has been here. Of course, Clifford has also been here with the producers. Theophilus De Gos, Sam Tuga, keeping the fort going. But we have still been missing each other, and as much as we are together, we have to do it again. Guys, nice to meet you guys. How was Ghana though? Whilst I was away, then I see Clifford. How was I away? What happened?
Mama.
They see me. Kofi Aduma na.
Yeah. Okay, press conference maybe.
David.
You couldn't go.
Yeah.
But what is your position on that? You are a general nursing practitioner. In London, they call them GP.
You see, before baby, I'm not sure. You see, you By the point in the conference, I realized he was struggling to talk. So I was like, it's not necessary. When I get to know the truth, and I don't get to know the truth.
Okay.
Now on dinner, at that moment, so I felt that he should have just taken care of himself and ignore what people will say.
All the nonsense people will say.
He's been in the industry for a while, so when you say then I'm on for Becca. Even based on whatever you present, whether it's true or false, or be on your opinion, or be on narration towards it. So don't focus on them. Just at the moment, be original na enye. Into also no share na on stick to his well-being. So that was to the best of my opinion.
I see. Chabo, how about you? In my absence, what were the issues?
I think the Kofi Aduma issues was all over the place, and later we got the one another gun. Also bringing her thing. So I think.
Did Nana come here?
No, not yet. He hasn't been here yet.
Okay. Because I saw a comment on YouTube, someone saying Nana Reagan should say it, or he was saying.
Yeah. People know. Know that he is affiliated or.
Okay. But did you guys tell him he was in Ghana?
No.
But he made posts and stuff.
No, those here they might not be saying it.
Yeah, some people may not know that he's here. But now that you are saying it, he's in Ghana at the moment.
No, he left.
He left.
The day I came, that was when he also left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did something like. I'm sure the plane I brought. That's the same.
I don't know if I
That's what he will take it. He will take it as well.
Then he will throw it to us when he lands
so
there.
maybe he's also settling in.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get some one-on-one with him in the coming days.
So I
to
think
understand.
the Kofi Adoma issue for some time now has dominated the airwaves.
Okay.
Especially when the other angles came in. Somebody like Efia Schwarzenegger also coming in to see certain things that some people thought that it wasn't, good or it's
necessary.
not necessary for her to come like that, to come out like that. And yes, the same issue, I've seen a lot of angles. People who are not happy with Kofi Adoma also saying all sorts of things. And some people even think that they are spiritual people and they have manipulated something for whatever is happening to happen, including Anochi Supremo's brother. He is also coming out to say that like when there are issues with whatever that you are doing, these are some of the things that you for sure you will meet them along the line when you are in trouble or when you get an accident or something like that. Even I've heard that Ochunoku of Kumasi fame, that the popular Ochunoku, he's also putting his mouth in what is happening.
But he's already blind.
Yeah. So he was a presenter, a popular one.
I know.
Then he got blind. So the same way, people are asking him about the Kofi Adome's issue, whether it is spiritual or not, and other things, and what can lead to some of these things. Yes. So he has also said something. So for me, I think the Kofi Adome's
what did he say?
I have not
paid attention.
Pay attention, but I've seen the headlines and a little bit of what is going on there. So the point I'm making with that is the fact that people are really into the Kofi Adome's issue. People are talking about it from different angles. So it was all over the place. Yeah.
Bro, how about you? What also was the big deal whilst I was away?
Well, I think for the first time, like you always see, whenever you leave, then a huge scandal hits.
So, do you know anytime I travel out of Ghana, some big story breaks?
This time I think it has been the continuation of stories. That is Kofi Adoma's story before you left, and Efua Santua. So yeah, for Kofi Adoma's own, for me, I also said that I wish he would concentrate more on his health, because that is the most important thing.
Okay.
Whoever would want to sympathize with you would do it, regardless of whether it is your fault or not, whether you are guilty of whatever people are accusing you of or not. Whoever doesn't want to do it, Opa, she powder, she white, still and they will not mind you. And besides, the main issue in this conversation is the fact that you are not well. And the concentration, I believe, should rather be focused more on that than pointing accusing fingers. Okay, this person did this. I know in this situation there, sometimes the commentaries will be very hurtful. But I know Kofi Adoma has been in this space before. He's seen most of these things. He's heard most of these things happen to people. And even on the day, he was saying, hey, yes, so he should understand that, yes, as much as if you are the receiving end, I always say it is very painful. But then, this is life. You can only focus on yourself and pick up from whatever is left. And I believe, for us and Tuade, the least said the better. When the whole issue started springing up over the weekend, I called Nana Reagan.
Okay.
Before he left, I called Reagan. And I asked him, because he came to write that he thinks it is about time he speaks. He speaks. So I called him to ask him if he is ready to speak or not. And he said, on second thoughts, maybe something would change. But on second thought, he will still want to hold whatever he has to say for now, until maybe when he's pushed to a certain limit before he will say anything. I was like, okay, no problem, because you were at the center of most of the conversation. So whatever, or whenever you feel like speaking, you have so many avenues to lend your voice. So that was some of the things that came up when you were away.
Well, I think it has been good. The fact that everybody is alive, at least everybody within the orbit, like the woman would say, what's her name? Dr. Anita. Anybody or everybody within the orbit is okay. It's fine. And the only story that was also happening before I left was the passing of my mother. Unfortunately, it happened. I think I visited her on Sunday. And when I came back on Tuesday. I heard about the passing. I didn't even want to go again, but family said, "Oh, at this time, what can we do? Just put her in the morgue, as they call it, and after we can do our thing." So I needed to keep quiet, small, keep it. And she said, "Me, I say, I walk out Obana Shen, a true pounds me." And she said, "Me, so I can go to London and come back." So thanks to Roland. Roland made the official announcement today. So now it means I can't hide it anymore. Yeah, so Mami Jennifer passed at 82 years. In fact, only so to us, it is a celebration of life. It was not as if something happened to her. Peacefully. She passed. So we want to say it is transition to glory, as they say it. So Mami Jennifer has passed and we are good. On Friday, we are doing the 1 week, as they call it, in Nkoko. So now, even if it's not 1 week, I just call it 1 week.
Quite the above party. Quite the above party.
That is not 1 week. You don't have to call it 1 week. You know, when I'm saying the word, I'm name because in my mind, it's
by the 1 week. Yes, so can I say?
Titi one impono. Only family members and a gather because now the family members are planning
yes,
to come out with the date and other stuff. But as I say, 1 week, you know, family members.
I saw both of us 1 week. This 1 week.
The only difference is a fool in you.
To be honest, when I saw them, they said, "Hey, this 1 week," and then something like that. That was crazy. So though we are back, we will still need to do 1 or 2. So from next week, personally, I'll resume fully work. Friday, we are going to do the 1 week. I have to leave town either tomorrow or Thursday to go do preparation. My sister is there; they are all there already. They are waiting for Bullgod to come down for Bullgod to bring pounds. So all friends and sympathizers are what?
Cordially invited.
So all friends and sympathizers are cordially invited to my mom's funeral. But the real date's not out yet. So when it comes out, we will let you know. But aside from that, whilst in UK, we all know the big thing, the Lodia versus Stoneboy. I've seen a story on Ghana where Bulldog is saying that it is a big sign of disunity. It's on Ghana web. Everybody saying,
I've watched the video. And
you've watched the video? Okay.
Get that angle. So
let me see if I can read a portion of the story.
I'm surprised that's there.
Yes, because I've heard what many people have said, but Bulldog alone thinks it is a big sign of disunity. As much as I don't want to rush to disagree with him, I also think like, okay, let's give him some benefit of doubt and see
that I watched,
if we can get some 1 or 2 from what he's saying.
He said it at a different platform, not the one that.
Not the one you watch. You watch on UTV.
UTV one, yeah.
Okay, it says Ghanaian artist manager Lawrence Nanasiama Hansen, popularly known as Bulldog, has expressed disappointment over what he described as the high level of disunity in the Ghanaian music industry. Speaking during a discussion on UTV on March 17, 2025, Bulldog said that the music industry's failure to unite and work together is a major obstacle to its growth and development. His comments came after the recent controversy surrounding 2 UK concerts organized by separate Ghanaian camps, Stoneboy's team and Aquaba UK. The 2 events were scheduled for the same date, leading to accusations of sabotage and causing chaos among both camps, with fans fighting each other. Although both camps eventually had successful shows, Bulldog remained disappointed by the events that led up to their concerts. And he stated that the back and forth between the 2 camps projected long-standing disunity within the industry. Let me quote him. The whole back and forth, see what it nearly cost us, and we sit here and say that Ghanaian won that night. That's not the Ghana we want. That's not the look we want. There is no way in other nations like Nigeria, you see that the video has a show today and Burna Boy 2 will be having a show that same day in the same space. They won't do that. We have been unified for a very long time and now we've taken it that level and it's not nice. Before the show, see the kind of argument that went on. When you go into the diaspora, somewhere like London and the USA, Ghanaians started this before the Nigerians joined, he said. According to Bullgod, Nigerians are doing better than Ghanaians because they are united and understand each other. So I don't know if what you watched, some of these points came up.
The quotation, yes, it was in there.
Okay.
But yes, and he said that this will not show that we are united in the industry. But the way the headline was, I was a bit like, really, is that how he said it?
Okay.
So yes, I mean the video that I watched, he said that we have to unite, push one front so that we can achieve more. That one, he said it in the video that I watched. And yes, the UTV one, that the same people, the website is reporting. Yeah. So for me, yes, I think he said those things and a lot more. He even spoke about, I think he spoke about the event that he did with Shatta Wale at the bigger auditorium than even the O2 Indigo one. In
London?
Yes, in London. He said that they played in an auditorium taking about 4,000 or something like that.
Is it Dominion Center?
He said something in that direction. I'm not sure. Yeah, he said
that they
have played in a Shatta Wale, like Shatta Wale's event. They played in an auditorium bigger
than the Indigo.
Than the Indigo.
In America or in?
I think he said in UK. He said that they were the first people to play in a bigger auditorium.
Okay.
And then again he referred to the Indigo one, Alodia and his people being the first to do the Indigo before even the Nigerians started coming there. He said that one too.
Okay.
He said that the Alodia and his team did O2 Indigo before Nigerians also started doing their Indigo and even a bigger platform like that. So he said a lot of things. I think most of the things that he said on that day, I agree with him. The only part that I think he was trying to play safe was the fact that he couldn't say that what people were saying about the sabotage was wrong. He couldn't say that. He rather brushed it for it to look like there's no need for us to talk about this. Let's just move on. So he didn't take position.
Okay.
He was more what people would say conciliatory kind of. Let's forget about what has happened. Let's move.
Let's reconcile. Move on.
Yes, that was his approach. So I mean, apart from that, I agreed with most of the things that he said, and he was talking about how we can fill the place and no matter what somebody is doing. And the other angle that he went that people were not so cool with him was when he said that Stoneboy Yakra. For some reason, they said that he can't say that. But when he said that, a lot they are penny, and not that the man can't hear. Yes, sir. He said that a lot they are penny empty. He should, I mean, relax and then he should not push certain things. I mean, so that like people will respect him for what he has done and be in the industry. So after that, he tried to balance it by saying that Stoneboy Accra. No. You can't say Stoneboy Accra. What do you mean by Stoneboy Accra? And then they started saying that he came back a bit and said that maybe Minty Intina me. And I'm saying yes now. Yes, you can't say Accra. But you can say a lot their opinion. Like when I was watching the thing and I was like, but he was
so in a contest.
So you know, even in that, he came back to say that I'm not saying that to disrespect him. For him to use that disclaimer that I'm not saying Tomboy Accra to disrespect him. I was like, but how did you guys understand the thing that he's saying? Because he's saying that between Alodia and Stoneboy, Alodia is more old, is older than Stonebwoy.
In the game and even off the game.
In the game and even the age-wise, not even in the game. Or a penny channel. That's why he's speaking like that. But no, they didn't let him land in that, in that contest. You know? So, for me, I think he spoke well. He said all the good things that he had to say. My only disappointment was the fact that he couldn't spell it out that what Stonebwoy did or his team propagating the sabotage thing was wrong. He couldn't say that. That's where I was like, no, this one the Bulldog, you lost me.
Okay. This is what Bulldog is also saying. Big sign of disunity among our industry.
For me, I am not surprised. I agree with him to a large extent.
Okay.
And I understand why he would speak that way or how he said it. I mean, Chemu says he is disappointed on why he was not able to take a position to say what, like, say, okay, the sabotage propaganda was nonsense. No. Untuminka. It is not as if he doesn't know. He knows. But then he can't take a position on that matter. So even the way he presented this issue in the crown is good. But then some parts that I disagree, I believe that now we should move past that unity conversation. And let's move to being reasonable.
Okay.
Yes. We don't need to be united to do business. Because whatever we are doing, it is not for only the show. Maybe in our industry, we are so obsessed with the optics. Oh, my year O2. Oh, my year way. We are so obsessed with the optics that we sometimes lose sight of the other important factors that may bring out the optics we are looking for. Or that may even make the optics we are looking for sustainable. Because I am looking at a situation whereby our people do events. Okay, you see, Nigeria for O2, they've done O2, they've done this, they've done that. So we also want to go and do some. We do some twice and we run at a loss. Gugram. Under whose pocket? In whose account are we going to play that game with? Are we going to do that show with? All these things, most of the people running these commentaries are not considering. Oh, for Bako school. Obaya Refanoko hospital. But the other conditions that may constitute us to be able to pull out some of these optics, I said, we all lose sight of it. See, the reason why I'm saying unity, we should move past that conversation and be reasonable is that if we were indeed reasonable, there was no way that this conversation can be back and forth. Being reasonable means that there was no issue of sabotage here. Me, when I started hearing that sabotage conversation, I was asking again because I was looking forward to, we even contacted this website portal for them to sell our tickets and they went to hijack it. Or we paid for the venue and they went to the venue owners or the handlers and made them cancel our deal. Or we went to this place to promote our event and they made them sack us. That is what I was looking at. Even if they, Uncle Mama saw one of these instances as one of the examples, Uncle would have agreed to whatever call they were making. So, okay, this is an issue of sabotage. Because we to me cause our extent we are, then we to me I more. But the only crime was they announced their date the same day you are doing your own show. And you see, the funny thing is, when people are having this conversation, and Bulldog also make the similar statement, say, Oko Nigeria, there is no way the video will do a show and Burna Boy will also do a show on the same day. Do you know why? Because their business direction is different from what we are doing here. Their business direction is different from what we are doing here. So there is no way they will do that. So if today somebody is doing a show and another person is doing another show in that same, during that same day, and we would want to call it sabotage, then see, there were bigger saboteurs than Alodi Amu. On that same day, 8th of March, there were bigger saboteurs. They were doing culture clash with Spice and other Afrobeat artists too. That same day in London.
But they say those are not from.
Those are not from why?
Their target market is not the Ghanaian market.
Ghanaians, are they not human beings? Or Ghanaians, they don't like
but
music.
They want to say that to us, our target market is the Ghanaian market.
See?
So
and that is even what makes our thinking mediocre.
Thank you.
Because we are saying, oh, we want to go international. Going international means what? Going international means, what does going international means to us?
It means BM.
So BM, we are so obsessed to even, like, if it is not our people, then we don't want anybody.
Yeah.
Discriminatory. No, we claim we are not that much. That is why we even feared that these shows were clashing. Yet we still think that we have a target market and it is still our own people. Charlie.
Okay.
Me, I agree with him to a large extent. Okay. But I also believe that let's be reasonable and move past this unity. When we are reasonable, some of these conversations will not come up because I believe it is that from that point and the trigger allowed the so also be making such statement. Intinka and starting and free one man. Because the people sat down for over 2 months, you tarnishing his image, calling him names, calling him a saboteur, and you wanted him to sit down. No, he's a human being. He will clap back.
Well, Cliff, take over from there. Let's do it quickly. We have some topics I want us to go through. Yeah.
For the 2 events happening, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay.
But the circumstances that led to the events,
okay.
Because I feel it's even good for us to be able to host 2, 3, 4 more shows out there, and we'll sell out the same way. It tells how far we are growing in the industry. But where the issue of sabotage and things came in, they had this back and forth. That's what actually made it a problem. So I think that's why Bulldog was saying it wasn't a united front. All shows could go on well. Without, after all, over a year during the Vows Day, there were countless shows that went on. Without any banter.
Yeah.
All happened. Everybody had their sellout, right? And then the all shows were success. So why can't we reciprocate same out there?
Energy out there.
Exactly. Because we say we want to go to the international front. These are some of the things that could show, say, oh, we are actually getting there. Because ideally, or previously, we have to gather our Avengers before we could pull out such a show.
Yeah.
But if now individuals are trying to pull such a show and they are getting the crowds, then meaning we are making impact.
Yeah.
So we should be celebrating from this light and put away all the unnecessary talkabilities and other stuff. Yeah, that's like.
Well, I also want to say that sometimes let's allow some tests to happen.
Yeah.
After happening, then we can even decide what is good or what is bad for us. You see the example he did with the Nigerians during the same date. It has happened before. Was it Burna Boy and Wizkid? One of either the video and Wizkid or Burna Boy.
Yes, they pitched their show on the same day.
Yes, and later they had to change it.
One called it off.
Yes.
Wizkid
and the video.
The video.
I think it was Wizkid and the video.
Wizkid and the video.
Wizkid and the video. Yes. Yes. They also did the same thing, and one had to change it. And again, that is fine. But in this our case, who was ready to? One of them could have also changed it. That's why I'm saying that in making it happen. Let's see how it works. Between Wizkid and the video, at that time, I'm not sure it was the video who told Wizkid, Charlie, then change your date.
No.
Or it was Wizkid who told someone, then change your date. Someone felt that, okay, let me agree to
compromise.
Change it. Who was ready to compromise there?
And even if you ask Bulldog to advise one of them on who to compromise, I'm not sure it will be what I am thinking.
For me, I think you will avoid that question. Based on how he spoke on it. I think you will avoid
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure it will be what I am thinking.
Okay.
No, for that one, yes.
Let's move on. So someone could have avoided this clash, but they were all ready to fight, and they fought. After all, so be say ojinaho. King Paluta is not a happy man. Throughout my stay in London, oftentimes I could say I was with them because I was meeting them here and there. They even had to bring some things from Leeds to me. Shout outs to King Paluta and the manager, Kwame Ban. Big shout outs to you. So at the airport, when we were coming at Gatwick Airport, I met them and I congratulated them that, Charlie, congratulations, finally. You guys have been given the mention in the Artist of the Year category because I know they wanted it. Maybe even if he doesn't win, the fact that he has been mentioned there alone, it will give him some satisfaction. Only for me to come and read a press statement they've put out, which says, "Greetings, Ghana Music Awards. We sent this via mail, but just in case you've not seen it, we've given it to you on Facebook as well."
All languages.
And it reads, "To the board, Telecel Ghana Music Awards, info@Ghana Music." Oh, they have it. They have the address that your man gave to me.
It is the same address I sent my letter to.
Wow. It says petition on Makoma Snub. And it says, "We humbly write to your honorable board to demand some explanations in connection with the snub of Makoma by King Paluta, a song we duly submitted for consideration, which we believe remains Ghana's most popular song released the year under review, generating the most excitement amongst music lovers to date. We filed Makoma for most popular song, record of the year, hip life song of the year, songwriter of the year, and this concern has become necessary after the team realized none of the categories we submitted the said material for was considered after the official nominees announcement. We believe in the competence of the TGMA board and trust that a convincing reason be issued to our team, music enthusiasts and general public on this unpopular decision of the board. We are confident that Makoma breaches no moral or ethical requirement of the board and will be ready to engage for possible consideration of the song in the category submitted for earlier. Sincerely, the management of King Paluta." Roland, help me. Let's try to get the categories for most popular song, record of the year, hip life song of the year, and songwriter of the year. Now, why am I saying Roland should look for it? I spoke with the PRO, or better still, the spokesperson or communications director for Shatta House before our show, Mr. Robert Clark. And I asked him, "Mr. Clark, King Paluta and the team, they are not happy with this Makoma snub. What really happened?" And this is what Mr. Clark is telling me. Most of you guys listen, so in case I don't report him rightly, help me to correct it. He said that the board has a rule. And the rule is that, so if, for instance, Sammy Flex, I have some 2 songs that are really making waves within a year under review, and both songs are ready for the categories or for nominations, to them, their rule says that they look at the strength of both songs. If they think that, oh, the other song, Asida, was stronger, and that it can do some magic over the Makoma, they rather would want to save you by not putting both songs there to split your votes. They will save you and pick one out, and they will let one remain, so that all your strength will be on that particular song. This is the explanation I got and the meaning I got from Mr. Robert Clark as to why King Paluta's song Makoma was ignored. And that's what I want to find out in the categories I've mentioned. Which of King Paluta's songs made it there? Most popular song, which King Paluta's song made it there?
Most popular song.
Look for it for me.
Never.
Do you love arts? Look no further. Tetekwarshi Art Market is your ultimate destination for the finest handicrafts made in Ghana. From unique designs to authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tetekwarshi Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tete Kwarshi Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
Most popular song.
You take your time and find it.
I'll find it. Tell us the most popular song. So there's Asylum, Lomo Lomo Pool, Aseda.
Kimpaluta's Aseda is there.
Yes.
How about Record of the Year? Did he get a nomination there?
Record of the Year is also here.
Did he get any nomination in Record of the Year?
Record of the Year, Record Year. Darby.
He didn't get any.
No. So Record of the Year there is Can I Live? AC. Ochina Sem, Berima Amo featuring Pat Thomas, Antiama Kofi Kinata, Fallen Angel, Small God featuring Black Sheriff, Holy Ghost Kweku Smoke, and Facheme by Kwabna Kwabna.
Okay, so it means that to them they are saying his song did not qualify for Record
of the Year.
How about Hip Life Song of the Year? Did he make it?
Best Hip Life Song of the Year.
No, you're reading High Life.
Oh, okay. Okay, Hip Life. Best. No, this is hip hop. Best Hip Life Song of the Year. Okay, no.
Kimpaluta is not there.
Kimpaluta is not here. There's Soja Go Soja Come, Eno Baroni, Rebel Music, Black Sheriff, Bad Feeling, Tulenke, No Competition, Ochiame Kwame, No Sakode, and Enter Lyrical Joe.
Hip Life Song.
Hip Life Song of the Year, yes. Enter Lyrical Joe featuring Kwame Yuji.
So now what are they saying?
So.
And how about Songwriter of the Year? Oh, okay, Songwriter, yeah.
So, Songwriter.
You see, I wanted to see if he got some songs in these categories. Then I can say, okay, maybe we can agree to what they say.
I think so far it's one pet. Asedano. So, Songwriter of the Year, Paluta is not here. There is AEC, Can I Live? There is Kenata Sammy. No competition.
I know you do well with this. So how many categories did Paluta get that he was able to qualify for the Artist of the Year?
Paluta got, I think, 3 or 4. I would have to cross-check, but had about 4, yes. Over 4 different nominations before he was able to enter.
Now I'm confused. Because if they...
So Makuma...
So you remember I told you that this year's Artist of the Year, the category definition that states that you are also supposed to get more nominations in the scheme. Some people did not check that particular box, but found themselves in that category. And one person is Kweku Smoke.
He got how many?
3.
Sorry, he got 3. And Kimpaluta got 4.
4.
Chemoba, why? Because if the song they are saying...
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Because this is the explanation I got from Robert Clark earlier.
It wasn't good enough. I mean, looking at the thing here.
That's why I wanted to see the areas they filed for of the song. You know?
Yes.
Let me see whether Kimpaluta songs are there.
Makuma is not even among
Hip Life
Song of the Year. Come on.
Makuma was not nominated
at all. Like what are you talking about?
At all.
And
not
again,
any.
So all the nominations Kimpaluta got was out of what?
Aseda. Yes, Aseda, and he was also nominated for Album of the Year.
But there are occasions they've nominated one artist 2 songs in one category.
Yes, even this one. There are video of the year, music video, and Stoneboy. I think Stoneboy has 2 different. Kim Promise, I checked. Kim Promise also has 2 different nominations in one category.
So I think the explanation is not good enough. And again, Makuma, I mean, it's a hit song by all standard. And again, I don't see any reasonable, or let me say, okay, not reasonable. Some people will be offended. I don't see any better explanation that you can give for it to
make sense to you.
For it to make sense to the why the Makuma was snubbed in all the categories.
Hey.
What it means is that it is not appearing anywhere.
Yes.
That's the thing. It is not appearing anywhere. Popular song, best writer, hip life song. It is not anywhere. Makuma. Oh, I don't think Captain Smart will be happy when he hears this.
His favorite song.
And Baumia. And
even Baumia
too will not be happy.
Chamo, let's face this. are they trying to sabotage the song? I'm using the word sabotage. Because of that perceived immoral word in that.
Yes, I agree. So me, I'm a bit surprised when the letter from Paluta's camp, they were saying that the board I think they use a word competent.
Competent board.
I think it wasn't the right word. I think that part of the whole letter, I think they should take it off.
I mean, they wanted to just massage their egos,
and I think it was wrong for me. Where the issue is the moral thing that they mentioned there. I think that should be the emphasis of the letter, because apart from that, there's no other way for you to justify the fact that Makoma is not in any category competing. There's no justification for it. There's no reason, like the reason that the PR gave you. I mean, come on, a false flat here. So for me, I think they should come again, or the same thing will happen like the way it happened to Amarado, I think 2 years ago. I'm not sure if it was last year. Kwekwa Nancy song had the same issue. Later, they corrected it and brought it back. And I think maybe they will reconsider and then bring Makoma back, because Makoma was so popular that you can't just do an award scheme without Makoma featuring anywhere.
Funny enough, international collaboration of the year, Stonebwoy is in there with Ekelebe, and he's in there again with Jiggle and Wine.
He had two. Charlie. I feel No, it hurts me that all this while I had not actually gotten time. So when the guy was saying all these things, but maybe on another platform, we would have to meet him one-on-one and ask all these questions. Because if Stonebwoy and other people are having same categories, 2 nominations in there, how much more can Paluta? And it's not as if the song was not strong. Now you are telling us the board has a rule that if they weigh your song, they pick one that they think can do the magic. So I asked her, so when you are taking that decision, do you discuss with the artist before you do that? Oh no, it's a rule, so they don't have to discuss anything.
Best music video. Ken Promise is in here with Keep It Sexy, and he's in there again with Continental.
So popular song, Makoma is not there.
Makoma is not.
Makoma ni ho.
But popular song be
Makoma any
yes, one year of this
Makoma is not was not.
What are the popular songs?
Popular song Asylum, I Olive the Boy, Lomo Lomo, Kiddy, Black Sheriff, Pooh by Lastmid, Aseda by Paluta, January 9 by Black Sheriff, Paris, that is Ken Promise, Very Soon, Famille, Defe Timiternity, and JJJ by Stonebwoy. Tobacco.
If you give me the chance. And Bakumpo, January 9th. I'll also take Pooh.
Because I even thought that I even thought Kilos Milos was more popular than January 9th.
I'll pull out and I'll pull January 9th. Because those songs, trust me, you cannot tell me, Makoma was saying. Makoma. Oh, Sisi Fianibi. Akwara babies. And Kwara bit me out January 9th. January 9, 2000. I go in with me outside. Put the attorney saying.
Pool party today, make I feel up. Cause I love you.
Pool party today.
Wow, it's obvious.
Yes, Clifford, what are you saying? I think this one there. This one is clear.
Even with their rules that you really want to save the artist if he has 2 nominations in the category. So you choose the most popular song. Like it should be with discussion with the artist.
I'm gonna say they don't discuss with the artist.
Because you are trying to save me. Me.
Anything
I'm not supposed to know. Oh, how?
You want to save me and you think I shouldn't know?
I shouldn't know. Like how?
Help you whether you like it.
Oh, do you have something to say here? Let's move.
Well, let me.
There's a bad deal treated to.
Let me make this correction.
Yeah,
so,
bad deal.
Kweku Smoke had 5 nominations.
Okay.
And Paluta also has 5 nominations.
Okay.
That is if you add record of the year and album of the year. These 2 categories.
Who has album of the year?
Paluta. He was nominated in the album EP of the year category.
And the record of the year?
Record of the year. No, the record of the year. I'm talking about Kweku Smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, the record of the year. I'm talking about Kweku Smoke.
So Paluta got album or EP of the year?
Yes. Give time some time.
So you see. Album ni mumu. Eden na ye. Na say album ni ye eden na man ye. Anya nyum na e wo so no. Enti utimi nyum ba ko pe.
Yeah.
Ese a whole album successful.
How? Just say Team Eternity is also there doing that magic with Defe because Team Eternity has over 7 different nominations.
No, I don't want to do Team Eternity. I'm saying
Paluta.
You are saying someone's album did well. Oftentimes, when an album does well, you are likely to have about 3 songs.
In there, that
or
will
2 songs.
That's what I'm saying. And so, if all the songs on the album, only one made an entry, and they still want us to say the album did well, how?
And even
if you ask Paluta's album, did they do well? No, for me.
And even with me,
give him the songs, the 2 songs.
Yeah. Yes.
With me,
I
also think Apeke the Apeke this year, but I also think that even when you consider the fact that these 2 songs were released earlier as singles, even before the album, should even be a huge reason why it should have been nominated. Because if not for anything at all, even when you take them off the album, they still portray their individual strength. They still did. And the fact that
Makoma not getting nomination in any category, I mean, it's
red flag.
It's
a big red flag.
It's a big red flag, like tell yourself.
I still think that Shatta should give better explanations to this. This explanation there, it doesn't sit. After going through the nominations really well, I think the explanation is not convincing. Well, let's do 2 in 1 and we run away from here. The first story is a Peller of Nigeria who was seen on TikTok Live saying he wants to come to Ghana. And when he comes to Ghana, he wants Shatta Wale to host him, drive him around, be sharing money with him, and all. And the other one is Bezo Entertainment. Remember Shatta Wale's chopper incidents in London when he was supposed to perform at Wolverhampton? The executive, not the executive, the promoter of that particular event, the company whose name was promoting the event, the CEO has spoken. His name is Bezo Entertainment. So 2, and we run away from here. The first one is Peller in this live on TikTok. Watch it. I'll be back.
Nice. From Ghana. I never hear about you before now.
Oh, but you know Lisa, you know endurance, right?
Now endurance, and this girl.
Lisa.
Eh?
You don't know Lisa Kwama.
Lisa Kama.
Yeah.
I know Lisa.
Yeah.
It's on my Snapchat now.
Yeah. We are in the same group.
No worry, I'm coming to Ghana fairly soon, okay?
Oh, really? When?
Yeah, I'm coming. Help me! I'm coming fairly soon. No worry, I'll come to Shatta Wale. I'll come to Shatta Wale, carry me around, bless me. You understand? Tell Shatta Wale, tell me you have been checking DM. You know, check DM. You know, see message.
Oh, you go see him. You message him.
I don't message him since now. Make Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale, with due respect, sir. Please to Ghana. I don't want to come to Ghana without no bringing. Man, no come there. Man, no come suffer. Somebody tell me, say, by the corner, please. Why this? I need to sabi one.
Well, what do you like about Ghana? Why do you want to come to Ghana?
Well, so because we are joining them, let's go for the second video. Man like Basil is saying, "Oh, all is well with Shatta movement and Bezo Entertainment. All is well." Let's watch this one as well. I'll be back.
My name, Basil. Yes. How is your relationship with Wale?
I have a very good relationship with Wale, actually.
After everything that happened?
Yeah. Why not? Sometimes I don't understand why people, blow things out of proportions. Whatever happened. I mean, it's in the past. We've made and we've kissed and made up. Life goes on. Hopefully we'll work together in the future. But I have We met in Medical's event. I'm the one that part of the team that picked him up from the airport. I have a very good relationship with Wale.
Did you patch up there, or you had patched up before that very day about landing for Medical's show?
No, we had already patched up.
How did that happen?
How we patched up?
Yeah.
How we made it happen? Conversations happen behind closed doors. Everything. Everyone saw what happened, and obviously we weren't just gonna leave it like that. We had to sort it out. So yeah, we've cleared it.
Did you accept that you were at fault, or he accepted that he was at fault?
Nobody was at fault.
Oh,
yeah, nobody was.
But the show didn't happen. If nobody's at fault, why show didn't happen?
I guess the show wasn't meant to be at that time. You understand? Everything happens for a reason. Do you understand? God knows if I was able to deliver that chopper, God knows if anything happened, then we'll be here crying today. You understand? So, me, the way I am, no matter what happens, I always look at it like nothing's a problem. It wasn't meant to be. Let's move on. Next chapter. I'm not going to sit there and cry about it. You understand? So, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. 2025, you know, there are 365 days, you know what I'm saying, this year. So, I'm sure, God willing, not this year, next year or the year after, at some point, me and Wale, hopefully we'll be able to put something together.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. But we have a very good relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are closing. You are closer to the camp, so Peller, Basil, quick one. Let's run away. Our time is running out.
Basil saying all is well. We thank God.
Yeah.
That is how we like it in this town. And I like the fact that, yes, in our dealings, certain things may go wrong at certain points. But it all boils down to communication and being reasonable, like I said. You would have to be reasonable to some extent to be able to navigate yourself through some of these situations to know that, okay, we can still save ourselves today for even future businesses and future wins ahead. And if they've been able to solve, or we've been able to solve these conversations, why not? We thank God. Now, to Peller, for me, when the video went viral, and actually some of the captions I saw, them
they were crazy, huh?
Hey.
Some of them were crazy, huh?
Kobe TV no caption. One stone boy is begging Peller. Peller is also begging Shatta Wale. That way,
there was a begging. In all cases, there was a begging.
What I say? But all the same, well, it speaks how. For me, it tells me that when it comes to influence, both through music and off music, Shatta's influence keeps growing in Nigeria.
Okay.
That is one thing that it tells me, because for Sabinus to even express similar interest, because Sabinus also came on live and made a similar request or a similar conversation when he called and said that, oh, Charlie, if there's one person that I would really want to see when I step into Ghana, it's Shatta Wale. So it means that for whatever reason, whether good or bad, Shatta's influence is growing rapidly in Nigeria. And it is going to the extent that now, even on top of head, people can remember his name. On top of it, people can know that, oh, there's this guy called Shatta Wale. If not for anything at all, let me go and check out his music. That's why it's not so surprising. Sabinus used his song, the Julese, in one of his recent skits. So for me, well, as to whether the guy is going to get his wish, it depends. Okay. You know, it is not just Shatta Wale is a superstar. So obviously anybody would want to, just like any of our influencers. I remember when some of them went to Nigeria and they went to meet Don Jazzy. It was the same kind of euphoria. Don Jazzy also treated them well, took them around, had Jabin Tumo, took them around, treated them well, made them, took care of them. So if Peller is also coming to Nigeria, to Ghana, and would want Shatta Wale to host him, take care of him, why not? If there is time, and Shatta Wale has that space, obviously, if he wants to do it, he can do it for him.
Yes, let me come to Clifford.
With the patching of ways with Bizzle Entertainment.
Yeah.
If you really know Shatta Wale, bro, you understand that he doesn't take his beef forever.
Yeah.
Only then say, at the moment you are doing something I'm not pleased with.
Okay.
It shows you his point. If you see sense in what he's saying, follow him, fine. One year so at that moment there will be a rift. But no chase is forever.
Okay.
Along the line, when you come back to the realization and he come back. He's always ready to patch up.
Yeah.
So steady now. He's always patching up with people. Once we can all reason up together, why not? Today we may have our differences, but tomorrow we may all find reasons to come back to do something. So Shatta is always known for that. It's no news for me. I mean, it's no news.
And now, Peller, who wants to come to be hosted by Shatta Wale?
Of course.
Remember his story when Shatta started connecting with them, the attacks he got.
Thank you. But you should understand, Peller also understands the game.
Oh yeah, that guy is being smart.
Very smart.
Now, he's one of the top influencers in Nigeria.
Yes, of course.
With a girl, almost money.
He understands the game.
Jarvis, that's the girl.
Yes. And already, Wale has already mentioned them. Or when people were going at them, Wale stood for them. So it will be very prudent, say, if he's making his way to Ghana, maybe Obe should share for refuge, should be with Wale.
Okay.
And he knows Wale is also the king of the streets.
Exactly.
He governs the street, he rules the streets. It is all person about Ghana. No room streets, no failure there. Definitely have to report at the King's Palace. And lastly, on the Wale control numbers.
Yeah.
And for one, whatever they are doing is about numbers.
Tapping.
Or tapping.
Agenda.
Sharp cry. So, and the BBI da kwemboko. But as to, I think later part will see Wale should go and check his DM na message na check.
Was sending message to Shatta. Shatta responded. Shatta Wale, please respond to Peller. Else, the other guy will look sharp. If you don't, because the other guy make wow. If you don't do it, no, before you see, he is in Nigeria, bringing him. I remember I had some conversations, Stoneboy and Peller said, oh, you can bring me in your private jet. What on your truck here?
Private jet, you need visa. You can't find visa.
Joe, close the show for us. Our time is up.
Sharp. Yeah, I think with Basil Entertainment, I think, he knows the game.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing, and there's no need for him to, fight with Shatta Wale or do whatever happened. Like, I think he just has to forget it and move on. So I think it's in the right direction for him to be talking to, for him to be saying that there's no issue with Shatta Wale or the SM. And again, I think he's right. He's doing the right thing. So so big ups to Basil Entertainment. I think there are more things to come than him saying that. He should have issue with Shatta Wale.
Okay.
Yes. So I think he is doing the right thing. So big ups to him once again, and I think it's the right thing that he's doing. Okay. With the Peller and Shatta Wale issue, I think this is where we are now at the moment. When it comes to online, you do collaborations with the people that you think they have the numbers, so that you also get his numbers or feed into the numbers that they have. So it is a step in the right direction. Peller knows this, and he's been doing it with the celebrities that he can reach. He's done it with Davido. He has done it with Tiwa Savage. He has done it with, I think, he has done it with Benna Boy.
Recently, he even did it with this boxer, Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the style or the way that they do their things, especially those who are calling themselves streamers. And he's always been saying that he's a streamer.
He's not a TikToker.
He's not a TikToker.
He's a streamer.
He's a streamer.
And he's the African version of Kaisina. So he's just following that script or that narrative. So for him, this is it. And again, I think Shatta Wale should honor this and host him. It will help in any direction that you look at it. So for me, I think I will plead with Shatta to host him here in Ghana, just to also, tap into the numbers that will happen. I remember he was in the video with Stone. I think his video with Stone.
Yeah.
Yes, in that video, he told Stoneboy that, do you know the people who are watching you? It is bigger than the.
No, wait. No, to be candidated. I see.
Besides Stoneboy.
Do you know the number of people who are watching you? No, see, no.
So he was doing live and they picked Stoneboy.
Yes.
They
were all you can
cross.
Okay. Yes.
According to Stoneboy, he rather ask Stoneboy to join his live.
Okay.
So Stoneboy accepted him.
I said, do you know the number of people who are watching you?
No, Stoneboy was doing his live.
And he was also on live.
Oh, okay.
And then he requests to join Stoneboy's live. And then Stoneboy accepted.
And he said, do you know the people
who are watching you on my live? Or see, no. Do you know O2 Arena? And I say yes. The number of people that are watching you are more than O2 Arena. So it is like O2 Arena show for you right now. Because he has over 30,000 people watching you live. So it is like O2 Arena for you now.
That was crazy, man. So Chemo, I think Shatta should.
He should do this. I mean, it will help in all angles. Okay. Yes. So I will plead with Shatta. He should host him, and I think it will be crazy. I mean, the numbers will come for sure.
Well, we are back. We have some 1 or 2 things, so definitely, I'm sure it will be part of our considerations in our later date. I saw someone who was even saying Shatta's show, he should get some of these Nigerians to come and host the show for him. Someone mentioned Sabi News and I'm sure Peller also. That if Shatta's show, he gets one of these guys come in.
Talk to him
host
on the
host
podcast.
The show for him. Yes. It will be great. So these are plenty things that we are going to consider. Guys, thank you so much for keeping behind the scenes and making sure everything is tight here in the office. You guys are wonderful. Thanks to Roland Amate, to Chemo, to Clifford, who was here as well, to Theophilus Digosh, Sam Tuga Desert, and the rest of the people. I also want to say thank you to a good number of people in the UK who hosted me, made my stay very comfortable. In fact, to my special host, Empress Cooks. Hey, shout outs to you, Empress Cooks. A special host. Your man, all the iconic Hussein. And to man like Bassi. Yay! Lord Bassi, Charlie, what's up, baby? In fact, the names are plenty. Hey, Josie and his family as well. Josie and his white family. But someone Sammy Flex with new families. Hey, new family where? I'm a passer my meal.
And big ups to Zhao.
The Bona interview that did not come out well,
Oh, Charlie.
Personally, me, I'm hurt.
Because
the kind of information you put out on that show.
Mano.
Hey.
Chemo.
No, that interview there, I'm hurt.
I think he's doing well. He's doing well online. So
no, but he was telling me how he's also fond of this thing.
Like
he watches us and he was always making Shatta. He always making commendations for you guys. Like, hey, you guys are great.
I'm also a big fan.
I know that you've loved him since.
Yeah,
So guys, we are back. We have a funeral Friday. We're going to Koko for the 1 week, but in between time, we are still working.
Of course,
the dead there definitely we make sure they are good. But whilst we are alive, we have to feed.
Watch out.
My name is Sammy Flex. We're out of here. Bye bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.